on One Extra with me, Sarah Jane. And guess what, guys? It's a very exciting day in the office because I have the one and only Charles Hamilton. Woo!
Hello.
Hello, how's it going?
I'm alive and well.
Do you know what? It's so nice to have you here.
Thank you.
I've been watching your music video for like the longest time now, thinking we need this guy in as Hottie of the Week.
Oh man, thank you.
How does it feel to be Hottie of the Week? Such an accolade on this show.
Such a boost to my self-esteem. That just boosts my day.
Well, I was just telling you in the green room that people like Idris Elba and Nicole Scherzinger and Enrique Iglesias have all genuinely been Hotties of the Week.
Oh wow.
So you are now in that Hall of Fame.
That's pretty dope.
But I'm going to ask you some Hottie of the Week questions a bit later on in the interview. But first, let's just start with you. So obviously you're a rapper, you're a singer, you're a songwriter, you're a producer. Yes. Essentially a rapper though, right?
True. I'm a musician. I mean, like, I just love music and the overall process of creating music. So it's always a thrill just to be in the studio or on stage.
So it's a thrill right now.
Yeah. I'm excited. I'm on the radio with a beautiful woman. This is amazing.
Thanks, mate. And if you are listening to One Extra, you need to not only listen, but you can have a watch. If you go to bbc.co.uk/OneExtra, you can see myself and the lovely Charles live. He is wearing a very nice leather hat that's sporting like zips.
Yeah.
Are you quite a fashionista?
Nope.
You look it.
I mean, I have an eye for like making my own style, and like I appreciate some high quality fashion stuff, but clothes don't make the man.
Man that makes the clothes, right?
Yes, ma'am.
There you go, and you're making them right now. So for those who don't know you, because a lot of people in the UK will of course be aware of you from your latest single, New York Raining, with the lovely Rita Ora. Mm-hmm. But let's take a little trip down memory lane, because 2009 was an important year for you, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Tell me what happened.
Well, I signed an artist deal and a label deal with Interscope. I had my own label on Interscope, and I was a solo artist. So I spent all of my time just making the best possible music for myself and my cohorts, the Mevelers. Shout out to H.O., Swiss, Young Nate, Show Too Fly, Shalit,
Do you think all those people will tune in if we tell them about the iPlayer?
I mean, possibly. Possibly. They got Wi-Fi in Harlem.
Get in.
But yeah, like I had a pretty substantial deal, but I didn't waste any time with the music. I just worked as hard as I could, making as much music as I possibly could. And it got a little rocky after a while, Like,
what happened?
Well, there was the Jay Dilla incident where I credited him as the executive producer without contacting his family. And that beat is ridiculous.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
You could do a little freestyle over it.
I'm thinking about it.
We'll make a tune after the interview.
That'd be dope.
I'll do a little hook. I'll be the new Rita. Not the new Rita, but like the SJ little hook or something. We'll do a tune. But anyway.
Yeah, and then there's the incident where I got punched by my girlfriend.
I saw that online.
Yeah.
And you kind of regret the whole, yeah.
I mean, like, I can stand up for myself, but I'm kind of an advocate for women's rights, so I can't really stand up too tall. You know what I mean? Like, I was out of line for what I said. I don't think we were young, so like our frontal lobe wasn't really all that developed. But I didn't hide anything from the public, and this time around I'm being more reserved.
Okay.
I'm just like trying to unknot these headphones. I love doing this with headphones.
Oh really? Are yours all knotted? Are you tied up by the headphones,
Kind
or are
of,
you all good?
I'm fixing it now.
I love that. All right, so let's talk about New York Raining.
Yes, please.
An amazing track.
Thank you.
What was it like to make? The video is very impactful.
Well, ironically, that was real rain in New York for the video.
Amazing.
So I was just like, seems pretty divine. You know what I mean? Everything just worked out. I try to, if I can bring it back a little bit, in 2014, I had like a bunch of independent videos, and they had like a lot of double meanings behind them, and I had to get out of making these like really dark videos and making more progressive videos. And this video is the most progressive video that I've done, one of the few videos I've done, in the sense of it talks about the struggle of the civil rights movement, with like a lemon tinge of love in it. You know what I mean? Like in the video, the girl who I am fighting for Black liberation rights with is my love interest. You know, we met while we're trying to save Black lives.
Yeah.
And it's very difficult to maintain a relationship while such a thing is playing itself out.
So you've got that kind of like that injection of the mainstream and people are watching it, but then you've got the serious message that runs throughout as well. That's what I liked about it.
Correct. That, you know, it reminds me of a song I did called Correct. But like, yeah, definitely. Like it's, you know, I have so many different viewpoints when it comes to the police brutality situation in America. But I think the mainstream viewpoint ended up being the focus of everyone. You know what I mean? Like you can take whatever you want from the situation as far as it being a call to rights for Black leaders or a call for law enforcement to either step down or step back, however you want to see it. That's the mainstream viewpoint, is Black lives are being lost. And that's something that hits really home for me because I got into a fist fight with a cop.
Whoa.
And like I was in jail for like 8 months.
Whoa.
So, you know, they can definitely push your buttons, but you know, but
you're in a better place now.
Yeah.
And the music is flowing.
Yes, ma'am.
And we're going to play New York Raining in a moment. And we're also going to talk about Radio 1's Big Weekend because you performed there, didn't you? Amazing. Let's have a listen. Amazing. New York Raining. There you go. And he's in the building, Charles Hamilton.
Yeah, I'm here.
And are you enjoying being on the radio? What would you normally be doing at this time of the day? Like kind of like 10 to 2 in the afternoon on a Tuesday?
Making beats.
Really?
I just be making music.
And is there one that you're excited about at the moment? Is there like a particular sort of production that you've made and you're like, this is going to be huge?
I made this beat where I sampled this 80s record called Waiting for the Crisis. And it is the most ridiculous beat I made a beat hotter than it, but this beat is just out of control. Like, I'm so proud of this beat.
I can't wait to hear it. I can't wait to hear what you do with it. So, Big Weekend, quick question. Did it rain? Norwich raining.
There was some rain in Norwich. It was pretty magical.
I love that. All right, so you are Hottie of the Week. So we are going to warm you up with the first set of Hottie questions. Charles Hamilton, are you ready?
Oh, man, let's go.
Fit, buff, sexy, hottie,
are you
hung,
serious?
stunning, handsome, gorgeous, beefcake, delish.
Hottie of the Week.
So you're Hottie of the Week. So the first question we have to ask is, are you single?
Well, if you heard New York Raining, I'm currently in a situation, but it's very turbulent.
True.
Yeah, it's a real love story. The girl is from London.
No.
Yeah.
Is she actually like English as well?
Yes.
Wow, you're dating a Londoner.
Yeah. I even have a song called London Girl.
Wow, and it's about her?
No.
Oh, okay.
This is about girls. It's about girls in London in general.
Okay, so Londoners are feisty, so I can understand why maybe you're having a turbulent time. Where's the best place that you've ever been on a date, no matter where in the world?
Ooh, sushi restaurant. I went to a sushi restaurant in Brooklyn, and we just it didn't even start off as a date. Like I had a performance, and she I asked her if she wanted to get something to eat, so we went to get some pizza at first. And I said, you know, I'm on Interscope, like let me spend some money on you, get out of here. So we went to a sushi restaurant, had a couple of sakis, and we just kicked it. It was beautiful.
And was that with the London girl?
Mm-mm.
Oh, right, okay.
I miss that girl though.
Oh, really? The sushi girl?
Yeah.
Man, you could always tweet her or something.
She's got a boyfriend now.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, well. Do you kiss on the first date?
I tried to. But it's really awkward.
I love that. I think that you're the only person to have answered it in that way. I like that. I try to. It's nice. It is awkward, isn't it, sometimes?
Yeah.
Because if you go in and they're not sure, or they go in and you're not sure, you have to both be sure, and that isn't always the case.
Yeah.
Do you have a celebrity crush? If so, who?
My celebrity crush. This is the official answer. Sashir Zamata from Saturday Night Live.
Nice.
I love
Anyone else?
Sashir
Because you said
Zamata.
official, so does that mean that you sometimes say other people?
Yeah, one time I said Janae Aoko.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know
she's
if I
fit.
can pronounce her name.
I think it's that.
Janae Aoko. Yeah, she's really cool. But Sashir Zamata.
She's nice as well.
Yeah.
And Natalie LaRose is going to be in the studio tomorrow doing a live lounge on one of the other shows. Do you like her?
She's very pretty.
What's your kind of type of woman if you had to describe like looks and personality?
Eccentric yet classic. Sorry for the crack in my voice. That probably deducted Hottie points off of me.
Not at all.
Eccentric, but classy.
I like that. I like someone who's a bit eccentric as well. What is the one thing on a date that should never happen? So what should a date never do?
Which date? First date?
Yeah, let's call it first date.
Don't talk about sex the first date.
Of course.
That's pretty tasteless.
Yeah,
but
that's
like
tasteless.
if it's a date, like if you guys have been talking on the internet for a little bit and
Well, like Facebook or something. Oh no,
yeah.
more like Instagram or Twitter or something.
Yeah, like if you've been on the internet and you've kind of been shooting the breeze a little bit, it might be a little safe to kind of nudge on the sex topic, but don't overdo it because
Yeah.
it'll become a turn off really
Bit
quick.
too early, that one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. What if the girl you fancied actually turned out to be the sister of one of your best friends?
That's happened to me before. Gotta
Really?
leave her alone.
Really? What if she's like 11 out of 10, soulmate material, get on really well? She's like the London girl and the sushi girl mixed together.
Oh man, you're describing a very current situation.
What? And one of your friends is related to the...
I mean, I'd have to ask him, like, would you be cool with it? This
Okay.
situation actually came up before. A friend of mine's sister was so hot. She was like a year younger than me in high school, and she was so beautiful. And her brother and I used to work in the studio. So word got out that she liked me, and like she was one of the prettiest girls in the school. So of course I liked her too, but her brother wasn't having it. So
He
just
shut it
gotta
down.
let it go. Love TKO.
Wow, yeah, that's true. Now, if you were out and you noticed that your girlfriend was getting a lot of attention, is that a good or a bad thing?
That's a good thing.
Okay, so are you not the jealous type or anything?
I'm the jealous type, but I'm not too confrontational. You know what I mean? Like obviously my girlfriend is beautiful. And beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So if all eyes are beholding the same beauty, then I guess I struck gold.
Then that's a universal thing then, isn't it? You're like, yes. Now, we were just warming you up with these questions. We're going to go a bit more hardcore after this. So, Charles, you were saying that you like this tune.
Yeah, you're just playing me this really dope record. You're talking about the Pushing On.
Yeah, Pushing On, sorry.
Yeah, Pushing On sounds ridiculous. Like that's something I would sample.
I
don't know
that.
if I should say that on the radio.
No, you should. It's nice to know your music tastes. So
Yeah.
we've warmed you up now. Hottie of the Week is in full swing.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready to go for part 2?
Let's go.
We got some great music for you today. Ahmed hooked this up. Big shout out to Ahmed. All right, so first of all, what is your favourite filter on Instagram?
I don't really use Instagram.
Do you not?
That's the dangerous part. I don't want to discourage my fans from following me, but my friends get after me all the time. Like I don't really post on Instagram. I'm more on Twitter because I like a picture says 1,000 words, but I'm really good with words, and I can say a lot within 140 characters. So,
But what about but you know how with Instagram you've got more characters you can use. So you could do a picture and then you could be really poetic as well.
True, but I like the fact you have to truncate your words and make sure what you're saying is potent
Concise.
to the point.
Yeah.
Concise. Thank you.
There you go. All right, so next question. Would you allow your date to pay on the first date?
No,
Okay, fair enough. I like that. So you're a guy who would always pay or just the first one you make sure?
always pay.
Nice. So you wouldn't let the situation go along for like a year and then think, you know what, it's time she got her wallet out. So you're just somebody who's
I'm
like...
very traditional. I mean
Nice.
to cut you off. I'm sorry.
No, I like it. I think that's perfect. That's great. All right, so what else have we got here? I know. You meet a girl, she's like an 11 out of 10. Like I said before, she's a soulmate. She's a sushi girl, meets the London girl, meets the friend of the girlfriend of the, friend of the friend. And things are going really well. And after a few dates, you go back to hers, but you find out that her toes are longer than her fingers. What do you do?
Massage her feet.
That is amazing.
Make her hands jealous.
So it wouldn't put you off?
Nah.
That's nice. I like that. All right. Things are getting steamy after a first date, and she asks if she can lick your elbow. How do you react?
If that's what you want to do. I mean,
anything goes.
I mean,
Not anything goes.
Next question.
Okay. Now, would you go out with someone that insisted on putting makeup on your face before you go out? Bit of guy liner, mascara?
Nah.
Not into that?
Nah. Like, it's difficult having makeup put on me for like photo shoots and stuff. Like, I don't put up a fight. But like, if I'm going out with like Rihanna or something, like, go ahead, powder my face. Like, I gotta measure up for you. Just don't cover my beauty mark.
There you go, exactly. You don't want it too high coverage. What else have we got here? So we had Leona Lewis come on the show. She was a recent Hottie of the Week, and we got her to say jalapeno in the sexiest voice that she could. Have a little listen to this.
Jalapeno.
So could you deliver us your best jalapeno?
Jalapeno.
Yes! I like that. Leona's going to have to come back in because she's just been trumped, I think. All right, who else? What else have we got here? All right, this is a good one. This will be one of the final questions. Now, your girl runs into one of your friends. They're in a club together. You're not out. You've gone to bed. You've been in the studio. You've had an early night, right? She runs into one of your friends in the club, but her car has broken down. So she needs to stay at his house the night because otherwise she's not going to be able to get home. Do you trust her to sleep at your friend's house?
I trust her.
Which friend would you trust the most? Name them.
Oh, man. My condolences go to the Ruperto family. I just lost my best friend, Joe. I would trust her to be at Joe's house.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, he passed away from a heart attack.
Oh, that is sad.
I just got the news today.
Oh, wow. And thank you for bringing so much light into the studio, even though you've had such a bad day.
You know, he wouldn't want me to be a damper. You know, he definitely would want me to continue to shine as bright as I can, you know?
Would he have enjoyed this series of questions? Is he a joker?
Laughing. Yeah, he's the biggest joker, man. He's effing wonderful. I'm sorry. I just swore.
Apologies to those listening.
I'm so sorry.
Charles is emotional, so we have to let him off. Okay, the final question that we have here, and we're not getting rid of you because we swore. This is genuinely the final question. How would you rate yourself out of 10? But before you answer, Idris Elba had this to say.
No, I'm self-deprecating, so I'm just gonna go with like a 5. I'm about a 5 still because seriously, I've got a long way to go.
Emily Ratajkowski from the Blurred Lines video.
I can't rate myself. I can't even, you know what, when I see myself in a movie or something, I can't even get past, I can't think about what my acting looks like because I'm just like, is that what my mouth looks like when it moves? Ew.
Tinashe.
I'll be honest, I definitely don't think I'm perfect. There's a lot of things that I would change or manipulate about myself if I were trying to be super critical. But I definitely think I'm cool. So from a personality standpoint, I think I'm a 10.
And finally, Khalees.
You know what? I'm the only me, so I'm the best me there's ever going to be. I'm a 10.
Don't you just love our little selection?
Wow.
That was so cool. It's so interesting, isn't it, when you hear those back?
Wow.
Do you want one more from someone else?
I think I got the gist of it.
Let's do it.
I think I'm a 7.
Oh, I think I'll give you more than that.
Oh, man. Thank you. But I give myself a 7 because there's 7 letters in Charles.
Oh, fair enough. That's a good answer.
Yeah.
Very poetic as always. Listen, you've been an incredible Hottie of the Week. Promise us that you will come back.
I will come back as long as you keep thinking I'm hot.
There you go. Now, I gave you a sample of this tune earlier, so let's play it in full.